What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let's get down to the situation. Let's talk about this Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 10, episode 24. It is going down in this whole situation. It seems like Mama D is out here in these streets and she is really telling the business for real, for real. So Mama D's out here telling people that Scrappy has filed for divorce. Lord have mercy. Mama D, do you want to get close? Mama D's putting the business out there in the streets. Y'all, like what's really going on in this situation. And Bambi is frustrated, and basically she says Scrappy is fake out here in these streets when they go to counseling. Scrappy basically is, allegedly told Mama D that he is filing for a divorce and he can't take it no more. He's staying in a hotel, and Bambi is too jealous, and she's controlling, and she's worried about Shay, and he's worried about Shay. She was, about Shay being pregnant. Like, oh my God, Mama D's out here spilling the beans, to Shakana. Like, what's going on? And Bambi don't even know none of this is going on. So this is going on all behind her back. Child, Mama D is out here doing it like for real. She's like, if she can't have her son, and Scrappy's being kept away from her, she's gonna be out here telling the business and what's going on in their life. Like, so this is why Bambi is upset, partially upset because Mama D's out here telling the cast her private business, and they kind of like using it against her. Basically she thinking everything is all good or a little bit okay, and she's coming after, Mena and that whole situation. And now she got problems in her own house, and Scrappy's basically trying to walk away from her. But let's not forget, like 2 years ago or a year and a half ago, Bambi's storyline was she was filing for a divorce, and she was sitting outside talking to Sierra, and she was talking to Erica Mena. This is when Erica basically was saying that she was getting a divorce. So we got that whole situation. I don't know if it's a reverse or reuse of a storyline, but the next episode, Scrappy looked pissed, he looked upset, and he looked mad. And then we got Karlie Red. She is out here doing the most in these streets, child. She is out here setting it up. If she can get close to your man, Karlie Red, has no shame in her game, and she's all up on Safaree. And then she got Mena there, and then you got Spice over there. So they all know they all know what Erica and Bambi's about to walk into. And Sierra's upset. Sierra said, "You better watch out for Karlie Red." So Karlie Red is shooting a video, and she being so shady. She got Safaree as her starring man in the video. Karlie Red don't care about who your man is. She would create a storyline in a heartbeat, okay? Then we got Yandy. She's out here in these streets. She's upset. She is pissed. You got Samantha coming out here talking about she want an apology. She's all up in Yandy's face. Yandy don't play about no Mendeecees. Yandy don't care about apologizing. Yandy don't care about none of that. Once she done with you, she done with you. Now you in her face. Now Yandy feeling like she gotta feed you, but she gonna make you work hard for that money, because apparently Samantha is gonna get cussed out next episode, by Yandy's cousin that pulled her wig back or pulled her hair back on the stage a few years ago before Mendeecees went to jail. Okay, so now she got a whole situation. So I guess Yandy's taking one for the team, y'all. And then we got little Mendeecees. He's taking one for the team. He's up in the mix. I don't know where Yandy's adopted daughter's at. I know she's in college, but I think she's probably done now. Or, maybe she's doing her doctorate or whatever. But I know she is on Instagram and YouTube. But we see, little Mendeecees is the star right now in between that relationship. And it seems like Mendeecees, he's trying to make sure his son is okay, and he wants to know what's going on with Samantha out here in these streets. So there is a whole lot going on. I'm like, it is crazy to shade. Like, Erica is basically being humiliated. Like, Safaree hates Erica. Like, I ain't never seen no man that hate this woman so much. He won't be there when a baby born. He's all on social media with other women and everything, cheating on her. Man, I don't know what you did, Erica, but he got a vendetta against your ass. He is, he's all up on Karlie Red, talking about, do she want some of his, big daddy or whatever the case is. And now she's pissed off. It's like so humiliating. He's out here saying he don't know if his son is his. Like, girl, she said if she could do it all over again, she wouldn't. Like, girl, you should have got to know him. Like, shit, like, this man is a mess. Safaree's getting back, you know what I mean? And then he got Spice holding him down. He got Karlie Red holding him down. He got Mena holding him down. They're all using each other for a storyline. And, Safaree's Jamaican and Spice is Jamaican. Cardi Red is Caribbean, you know what I'm saying? So, if Erica ain't filming with him, he got a whole nother crew he can film when. They got his back, and they don't care about Erica like that, or Bambi, you know what I'm saying? Because they set Erica up. Erica was running her mouth towards Meta, and Bambi been running her mouth. Now they got y'all T. Like, this is crazy out here in these streets, y'all. This shade is bad. Mama D's a horrible person, Keisha. Lord have mercy. What's up, Gladys? How you doing? I am calling out work. What's up, Gladys? How you doing? What's up, Top Bugatti? How you doing? Safaree's a whole mess. He's a low down dirty thing. I don't know. Erica must have. He hates her. Lord, he's bragging on TV that Erica really didn't get no money and everything, talking about, oh, she's getting, we're going to get joint custody. She ain't getting no alimony. Like, he is doing the most. Like, what's going on, y'all? I'm like, this is crazy. So we got a whole lot going on. So let's just get down into the situation. We got old stories line, retrieving itself. We got Safaree. He's coming into the party. To Cardi's party, Cardi had her party or whatever, and he's walking in with Amita. They calling her Medea and things of that nature. But she got into the crew where, she's filming, she's getting camera time for a newbie. You know what I mean? She's getting camera time, even though her storyline is just like, damn, it's Jock. She jumped on Jock, and that whole storyline. Safaree's like, Safaree would do anything, y'all. Safaree would do anything. You can use this man for anything when it comes to TV and get back. He is so trifling. Erica, this man hates your guts. Like, he want to just destroy your ass. I don't know what you did to him, but he is out here making sure he try to shit on you all the way he can. Like, We got Cardi Red. She's out here throwing her video shoot. She's inviting everybody. She gonna be messy. She don't give a damn about Erica. Erica said, that's my friend. Like, how is Cardi your friend when she's all up on Safaree and she got him, and she knows that that's gonna bother you? But Cardi Red got a storyline with somebody, man. Okay, and she gonna shake that body and shake that ass on somebody. She gonna have an event. She gonna have something that's gonna be messy. She didn't stay on this show for nothing. Okay, she don't give a damn. And plus, she teamed up with Mena. She's teamed up, you know what I'm saying, with Shakana a little bit. She's teamed up with Spice. So she's on that side of the team, because she's not really messing with Sierra, but she hasn't came for Sierra yet. So Cardi Red is a mess, and she's bragging about it. She's like, I don't care, everybody gonna show up. And she told Spice that she's bringing Safaree and everybody to come through. So Spice knows what's going on. So they want to come at Meta. Now they hitting back at the other crew. They called themselves Mean Girls tonight. I mean, in the episode, but the Mean Girls is over there with Spice and Carly Red and Meta. They got Safaree all hemmed up. Safaree said, take me as I am. Do what you want to do with me. It's just a whole mess. And I'm just like, And we get to little Mendeecees. He's worried about his mother. He's concerned. He's talking to his father. He was like, I don't know what's going on. My mom is with this man, and he feels like she ran with him too quick. She's with him too fast, and they getting engaged, and he don't even know her. And basically, he's staying at his dad's house. He's worried, and he's concerned about his mama. Like, what's going on? I don't know what's the inside story when it comes to Samantha, but little homie, little C over here, little Mendeecees is basically concerned. He got his pop out. He acting like he don't want, his father to be in the situation. Mendeecees is out here stepping up, being a man. Y'all, he might have been locked up for some years, but he done came out here. He's rolling with his son, basically trying to make sure that the whole situation's okay, because he's worried about his mama, because this man that she's engaged to, he don't have no relationship with him, and he's been living with Mendeecees, and he's concerned, he's worried, and he don't want to be around his mama and her man, because he feel like her man is showing red flags out here in these streets, that he don't want to even get to know his son. I was like, this little boy is like, He's worried. He's concerned. He's a good kid. You know, he had to grow up at a young age because once Mendeecees went to the jail, Mendeecees put all the responsibility on him to look out for Yandy, to look out for his mother. He's going to have to be the man and all this other stuff. And so now, you know, he feels like he's being replaced as well, but he's concerned about his mother. I don't know what type of lifestyle Samantha lives or this new guy, what they do for a living, or, you know, but Mendeecees is stepping up to the plate like he's supposed to, and basically sitting down with the dude and trying to have a conversation with him and try to make his son feel comfortable and, you know, check on his mama, make sure she's all right, you know. I don't know what's going on in that situation, but But when it comes to Samantha, she does live in a nice house. Let's not, I don't know, it's Georgia, you know, it could be cheap or whatever the case may be, but she ain't in the hood. It don't look like the hood. It's a nice house. She's with homeboy and she's engaged to this dude. His and little Mendeecees calls, his name is Mario, but little Mendeecees called him Luigi. So he was throwing shade at dude. So he's feeling a certain type of way. And Mendeecees knows that his son is concerned. So that's why he's doing this. And, you know, Mendeecees want to check up on the situation. So his son feel comfortable and want to come chill with his mother and spend time with her. And plus he wants to know who is this guy entering his circle. Because you know how Mendeecees is. He want to make sure everybody around him is culture, this and that, blase and the third. But in any event, Samantha looked like she happy and she doing her thing. Homeboy look like he's all right. We don't know what he do. He look we don't know what he do, y'all. Hey, what's up, Sims? How you doing? What's going on? Mama D is a real mother. I feel you. Kimberly. Hey, yes. It's a whole lot going on in this situation. So I was just like, okay. And, you know, Mendeecees trying to be the stand-up guy and like, yo, you know, because Samantha's asking questions like, how come you ain't come home? How come you don't pick up your phone, little Mendeecees? How come this and that? And he was like, well, you know, kind of don't feel comfortable and things of that nature. So Mendeecees jumped in and basically said he just wants to make sure everything is okay. And, you know, he wants to get to know this new guy because he doesn't know him. And he wants to spend some alone time with his mother. You know, he might be a little, you know, jealous, but, you know, he's worried about his mom. So who else is he going to go to with the situation as his father? So Mendeecees doing the right thing to sit there to, you know, to build a relationship with this guy, find out who he is, because if this man's going to be around his son, he wants to make sure, you know, he's upstandable, because, you know, he wasn't feeling the adopted daughter being around. So I don't know. Hopefully this is a good dude, because if not, this is going to go down. And Yandy's feeling a certain type of way, like Mendeecees is doing way too damn much. So what y'all think? Yes, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated, y'all. So please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. So in any event, you know, you got a whole lot going on in that situation. I was just like, But at least you guys think Mendeecees is doing the right thing. I think he is doing the right thing. And I just hope everything with Samantha's okay. She looks like she's okay. I don't know what's been going on with her, how everything is. You know, this is a new guy, because little Mendeecees is basically saying that Samantha was with one dude and he was getting to know that dude. And that was her boyfriend. And then all of a sudden he disappeared. And then this dude shows up. And before you know it, they're engaged. And he don't really, you know, I think he's hurt that, you know, his mom didn't probably talk to him about it, or, you know, really try to, you know, put that relationship together. And I don't know if there's any control type of situation going on or whatever, but the boy's concerned about his damn mama. And Mendeecees is there. Mendeecees says, I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm glad to be home. Everything's good. Everything's great. I just want to, you know, make sure that we're all good. Bring Yandy into the situation, because he, you know, your son is protected of you. He wants to make sure that he knows Mario's intentions with his mother and how that's going to be. And, you know, and then, you know, Mario says, well, if you want to get to know me, we can talk, we can spend some time together. Like, dude, why didn't you already say that? And why hasn't, you know, Samantha already come out there and say like, yo, I'm about to marry you, about to be a part of my life. That's my son. He might be living with Mendeecees and Yandy, but at the same time, like, you got to see that they have a relationship, and, you know, can your son trust them, and how that relationship is. But, you know, she said, I ain't waiting no longer. Mendeecees was out here doing what he needs to do. I'm just, you know, but we just got to they just making sure that she's all right at the situation. And You can say that Mendeecees is trying to get up in the situation. He's mad that she's moving on. I don't think so. I think it's his son. And he probably feels like, she was done wrong, like, because she got attacked because, he's that type of guy that everybody around him should be protected. Nobody in the family should be fighting, even though he be fighting with his mother and shit like that. So we shall see how this whole situation is going to, pan out. And Mendeecees says, I got no beef with you. I got no beef with you. And then his son says, you better not have no beef with him. He's way bigger than you. I was like, come on, little Mendeecees. Why you diss your father like that? He said, he's way bigger than you. He's looking at his father like, damn. I don't know. The kid looked a little frustrated. The kid's frustrated with his mama. He's frustrated with the situation. I wonder, they know something about this dude. Is he a good dude or whatever? The house looks nice, but what's going on? And so little Mendeecees look wore out and tired, like shit. He just looks stressed out. I know he is in acting school and things of that nature, but when it comes to Samantha, she's here to get her check, and it should be an easier check because they don't fight like they used to on Love and Hip Hop. She was on Love and Hip Hop New York. They don't fight like they used to. This is Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So, she want to get back on TV. Yandy been making all this money all these years on TV. She's trying to get into the situation as well. We don't know. He wants to be a part of it because he's filming with her. So, he got to be supportive in that way. So we shall see how this whole situation is going to pan out. What y'all think? So in any event, Mendeecees is going to try to set up a meeting. He's going to try to get Yandy to sit down with her. And basically, he ain't going to tell Yandy. Yandy going to be pissed off in the situation because she already said that she don't want to talk to Samantha, that she said it should stay where it's at and don't bring the whole situation up. She don't even think that, and Yandy could actually feel that way if she wants to, especially if it's true that she was taking care of the kids, she was raising the kids, and she was, because Yandy throws in that I was raising little Mendeecees, and but at the same time, if she's really apologetic to Mendeecees, like little Mendeecees as she was, she knows how much the situation bothers him, his mother being attacked in any way, and how they lost communication. So she got to put a little bit more effort in. But Yandy's not the type of person that like to apologize. And if she feels that you crossed her, there's no crossing back. She's like that. And then especially if she think that you ain't got nothing on her, and she think that she can take you, and plus she think that she way better than you. You already know she gonna treat you like she's taking out the trash. Okay, so. Oh, that's all right, Miss T. What's up? How you doing? What's up, Kimberly? How you doing? Hey, what's up? What's up? What's going on, y'all? I am trying not to be funny, but I am. Mendeecees got too much mouth, and he should. His own daddy said his mama's boyfriend is bigger. I know. He did say that, but Mendeecees is from that, that lifestyle, and he's Haitian. They don't fight. You know what they do. But he's on all types of probably parole, probation, all types of shit like that. But he'll do. Mendeecees ain't fighting that dude. He gonna reach in his waist or something like that. Mendeecees ain't fighting out there like that. Mendeecees didn't get to the top of the drug empire, for like 6 or 7 years, running New York to Philly and all these other places, not being about that life. He's reformed, he said. So in any event, Mendeecees, he's acting, mature, and basically with his son's concerned, and he's probably concerned too as well, because he's paranoid about anybody in his circle, anybody come in, so or people saying he jealous. But I just think he cared for his son, and that's the whole situation. But in any event, Yandy was like, I can't believe that, you got me here. Yandy is feeling a whole type of way about this situation. Like she's basically telling him, yo, why you set me up like this? Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you blindside me with some situation when I already told you that I didn't want to speak on it and I didn't want to talk on it? Like why are you doing that? Why would you do something like that? So she's pissed off at the whole situation, and she's not happy at all. So I'm just like, okay. And any event, Yandy's just gonna have to eat this one, and she is gonna eat it. And so, when it comes to Samantha, she shows up, she's with her new fiance and everything. And, Yandy's not feeling that at all. She's not feeling it. And Yandy's basically saying, Yandy's like, okay, so I'm here. I'm going to try to do this for little Mendeecees and things of that nature. And Yandy's like, I don't know why that we need to leave things that are buried. We don't need to bring them back up. It was almost like 5 years ago. The families are back together. We good, you good, everybody's good. So I don't see why we need to hash and bring that stuff up, and then Samantha throws back at Samantha, girl, what you mean? She's, but before that even happens, little Mendeecees basically tell both of them, hey, listen, I love you two ladies, you're the most important ladies in my life, but I feel the tension and I got to get up and I got to go. And because I can't watch you guys go back at it, because, he's a little traumatized about his mother getting pulled all the way to the ground from the back of her head. Okay. You know what I mean? So he gets up and he walks away from the table. And then Samantha's basically saying, oh, yeah, Yandy, you can say that. That's because you was the problem. You caused the problem. It was your issue. You had your cousin, or your sister come up there and beat me up and attack me from behind. Like, come on. So Yandy was like, what? Yandy's looking at her like, what? And I was like, oh, shit. So, Samantha's always bold. So, Yandy's like, okay, I got a master plan. You want to come on this show? You want to mess with me? Production trying to set me up? Are we all trying to eat together? But in any event, I ain't going out like no sucker. Okay. So Yandy basically was like, I don't think I was the problem. I think the whole situation was the problem. So I don't know if she's talking about Mendeecees, going to jail, or, them going back and forth, or there was something going on personal in Samantha's life, because it seems like they're trying to throw something out there about Samantha that maybe, it's not kosher, because Yandy gonna say later on in the episode that, she had to raise little Mendeecees. What's her apology for that? You know what I'm saying? But Yandy ain't apologizing. You already know how Yandy is. Once she feels that she's right, she's gonna put on her flag, she's gonna put on her robe, and she's gonna look at you like you crazy. And so Samantha was like, come on, like, you had somebody fight me. And Yandy said, I did not have nobody do nothing to you. When things went left, it went left. And that was almost 5 years ago. And there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can change. It already happened. So let's move on. Time has passed, and I was like, damn, okay, Yandy. Yandy's telling her that her feelings are insignificant and she needs to move on, and there ain't nothing going on. We don't need to hash that up. I was like, what, Yandy? She's telling you that, she wants to talk to you. Yandy was like, nah, let's move on with this situation. Yandy was like, come on. I'm not proud of what happened back then. It happened, and it is what it is. And then Mario had to jump in the situation. He was like, because Yandy's like, I don't even know why you sitting at my table. She ain't saying that, but she's like, girl, it ain't nothing. Just move on. This is little bit, like, what? Like, back up off me. Fly away. And so Mario, he has to jump into the situation, and he said, well, she expressed to me back in that time, because he wasn't there because he's the new man in her life. So he said back in that time, she expressed to me that she has some trauma. So he used the keyword trauma, baby. So he ain't stupid. He was like, he came in there to defend Samantha, because Yandy was like, girl, diminishing everything that she got to say, like, come on, like, like, let's chop it up and just move it on. He was like, so she has issues from that time, Yandy, and it's traumatizing to her. And Yandy's like, oh, they're gonna put that card on me. Okay. And he was like, that's why she wants to chop it up with you. Yandy don't want to talk to her, y'all. Yandy don't want to have nothing to do with her at all. And so Samantha said, maybe next time we can talk. Maybe next time we can have a conversation. And Yandy's looking at her like, I don't even want to talk to her. So she checks Mendeecees outside, and she tells Mendeecees, don't you do no shit like that again. Like, how you going to set me up with that situation? He was like, well, I told you that I wanted you guys to communicate, but you don't be putting things on me like that. How, like, I have to prepare myself and get ready for a situation like this, or get ready for something like this. Like, you doing too much. I was like, So Yandy is telling this man about himself, and he was like, excuse me, I'll put up with it for 2 or 3 days. She gonna be angry, but if it's to bring the family together, it's to bring the family together. So you got that whole situation, and she's pissed off. And Yandy said, how about, she apologized. How about she thanked me for raising her child? How about she thanked me for that? So Yandy's basically saying that she raised her son. You know what I mean? So Yandy's saying that she raised the boy. And she said, how about you thank me for raising your kids and everybody else's kids and everything of that nature, and holding the shit down, putting things together. He was like, everybody know what you did. You don't got to tell nobody that. You know what I mean? She put him in check real quick. Like, who you talking to? I'm the one with the money now, baby. So what's up? But we already seen what Mendeecees did off camera. So when they was outside filming and online, and people was talking about it. But in any event, so we got that situation. I was just like, damn. And, she's pissed off that this girl is back on this show. But if she got to do it for a storyline, she got to do it to eat, she going to do it. You know what I mean? Yandy is a team player. You know what I'm saying? And Mendeecees is, the good Samaritan, the good father, the good husband, the good this, the good that, child. And so, in any event, we got that whole situation. So I'm just sitting there like, So now they're about to meet up, and they get, so Yandy's opening a restaurant in Atlanta. Yandy always stay busy. Yandy always stay making money or whatever. And then she's telling Mendeecees, well, I'm going to talk to your son's mother. I'm going to go talk to Mendeecees' mother. And he was like, yeah, as you should, be a grown woman. She's like, yo, you better chill out, because it looks like it's gonna possibly, go left for the next episode. And so, Samantha, she walks up into the place, and Samantha was like, finally I get a chance to speak to you. I finally get a chance to have some alone time with you, and it's really good. And then Yandy says, I know it seems like you want to talk to me or something. Like, it seems like you've been waiting to talk to me. You've been waiting to see me. Like, Yandy's being shady. Like, yeah, it seems like you got something to say. You've been waiting for this. And then Samantha, I was like, oh, she came back with a comeback. Samantha came back and was like, yeah, I've been waiting to talk to and waiting to get you alone, because maybe I think that you wouldn't lie and you would actually tell the truth. Because people accuse Yandy of being a liar, not telling the truth. So basically she's saying Yandy is a liar. I was like, Lord have mercy, Yandy gonna get you messed up, child. Yandy got a payroll and a budget. And on top of that, she get her cousin on the show too as well. So now she got her cousin Keisha that done dragged, Samantha. Samantha's like, I'm ready. Samantha's not scared. She's here. But, it's going to be some consequences for the whole situation. And Yandy's really not trying to deal with her. And, but Samantha is, trying to be more friendly about the situation and talk about the situation. But Yandy's not really here for it at all. And you know how they have said in the past, when it comes to Kimbella, Kimbella basically said her friendship with Yandy basically went. Let me take this off the screen so you can see. She's pulling rank. So, so in any event, with this whole situation, this happened a long time ago. So you remember when, Yandy and Kimbella was going at it, because allegedly, Yandy had invited Kimbella to come to Little Mendeecees' birthday party, but it was supposed to to cause ruckus or get at Samantha, or whatever the case might be, or be her backup or whatever. So Kimbella, she pulled up with her mother, she pulled up with somebody, and she was riding around the building beeping her horn like, Yandy, where you at? And then once it got exposed that maybe they was trying to set up Samantha or whatever, Yandy was like, that's not true. I didn't even invite Kimbella or anything of that nature. She just pulled up on her own volition because she wanted to support me or whatever. I didn't tell her to come. I didn't give her the address. And Kimbella was like, yeah, you lied. You lied on me. You threw me under the bus. So, why their friendship, went away. And so, you got that whole situation. So that's why Samantha is trying to be smart and say, like, nobody's around, so you ain't got to lie. Basically, reiterating that people associate Yandy with lying, y'all. I know she definitely did pull rank, and it definitely is a storyline. So, in any event, so they're having this conversation, and Leandry said, "What you said?" Without lies? What you mean without lies? And Samantha basically said, what happened? What went down? We was cool. We were friends and everything. Like, we had a relationship. What was the problem? What was the issue? What changed or whatever? And then Yandy said, my story never changed. My story is backed by facts. Okay, so Yandy basically want to reiterate that, girl, I don't lie, and my story hasn't changed. The same thing I said from before. That's what I mean. And then Samantha said, well, I'm going to need an apology, so we can move forward. And Yandy said, I ain't apologizing to you. I'm not apologizing for anything. I didn't do anything to make anything happen to you. And plus, that was 5 years ago. Then Samantha said, yeah, you had Keisha or your sister or your cousin hit me from behind or attack me from behind. And Yandy said, I'm not going to apologize. I didn't ask anybody to do anything to you. I didn't set you up. I didn't plan it. I didn't have her hiding by, the dressing room or anything like that. I didn't tell her to go attack you. I was like, Yandy, are you telling on yourself, girl? Yeah. Or maybe Samantha said all these things happen, but Yandy's giving a whole, like, I didn't do none of that. I didn't set you up. Nobody was waiting to get you and all this other stuff. My cousin was sitting in the audience, and, things started to brew up, and then it happened the way it happened. I was like, damn, Yandy, you talking to, Samantha like she better move on and get out the way. Like, what's happening? Like, Yandy. And then Yandy gets in her confessional and she said, I don't wish violence on anybody, but your mouth have repercussions, and it seems like, for your action, and what your mouth got you in a situation that your ass couldn't get you out of, that ass couldn't get out of. So basically Yandy's kind of bragging that, you got rocked because you was rocking your mouth. So you got rocked by my cousin because you was running your mouth. And she said this in her confessional. So Yandy definitely is not sorry about the situation that happened with Samantha at all. She's saying that in her confessionals. So Yandy, what's the dilly, yo? Yandy's like, Yandy, I was like, okay, that's a little harsh, but Yandy was like, And then Yandy said, you got to understand something. The way that I take care of all these kids, the way I feel about all these kids, the way I love all these kids, my cousin loved them too. She loves her nieces and her nephews. And so when y'all were talking all that ish about them, and you was talking all that ish on stage, it was brewing up. And then she came up and she did what she did. I didn't tell her to do it. So, I was like, damn, Samantha, what you supposed to do? So Samantha's supposed to, excuse me. Is Samantha supposed to just take this lick and walk away? Because this was a lick. And Yandy's being very boastful in the situation that you got your ass whooped, okay? And you was running your mouth. And then Samantha, she comes back real good. She comes back and she goes, well, my family was there. I had people with me and they wanted to do something. And I told them not to do nothing, not to stand down, girl. You should have told them to stand up when somebody's running up and grabbing you from behind and taking you from the back all the way to the ground. I don't know if she punched you in your face too as well, but you should have told your family to stand up. But, Samantha's going about the roots that she's not, she didn't want anything like that to happen and all that other stuff. But, when you run your mouth, shit happens. And then at the same time, you stand up, Yandy stands up, people that got your back. And then people got soldiers out here. She said she had soldiers, but her soldiers stand down. Yandy's soldier was up there on that stage grabbing you, girl. So maybe you need to, rethink the whole situation, okay? But in any event, Samantha wants to come to a solution when it comes to Yandy, and plus you want a paycheck, and plus you want to eat, You know what I mean? She get paid and be on this show. Yandy been flourishing. She wants to flourish too. She got a kid by Mendeecees. She was once a part of this show. She gonna get in where she fit in, okay? And I know Yandy was like, I can't believe I gotta do this. You know, she's doing all this for Mendeecees. And you know, Yandy would do anything for Mendeecees. That is her heart. That is her man. I don't know if he's really her husband, but that's her lifelong partner, her soulmate. So I was just like, And then Samantha was like, I want to talk to your cousin. I want to talk to Keisha because, if I want to feel comfortable coming around and being in this circle and us to really be cool or whatever the case is, but Yandy never did answer Samantha's question when she said, what happened? What changed? Yandy didn't ask her. She just went straight to the ass whooping. Okay. And so she said, for me to come around, for me to be around and feel comfortable and try to move forward, I'm going to need to talk to Keisha. Then Yandy throws shade once again and say, I see that it bothers you. I see you perplexed about that whole situation. And you're going to be apprehensive, when it comes to all that, because you still, basically she said, you still holding on to that shit. So, okay, you can set up a meeting with my cousin. And so then, Samantha was like, no, you can set up the meeting. You know what I mean? Don't be trying to put that on me. Then Yandy said, I got to keep dealing with this child. Then Yandy was like, okay, I'll set up the meeting. And she was like, I want everything to go well. I don't want there to be no problems. I want it to be successful. AK words for my cousin might fuck you up. And it seems like the cousin is going to threaten Samantha and Mario and tell him that she'll fight a man and a woman. And she gets really rowdy in the situation. And Mendeecees starts yelling, calm down, calm down. So we'll see how this situation pans out. She wants to meet with Keisha. She got to feel comfortable. She don't want to get swung on again, or she's sitting at an event and she gets swung on like that. So, I hope, does she come? Yeah, she comes with backup. She comes with Mario. So, it's gonna be that situation. And and Samantha was like, I hope I can get closure, to give me closure. And then Samantha throws a shot at Yandy and basically saying, let me get up out of here because all these dust mites are in my nose. I'm getting stuffy. Okay, Yandy's like, girl, this is a restaurant that I own. So, you gotta hold. Did Samantha ever come down from NY to film one scene in Atlanta? I don't even remember if she did. I haven't seen her until now. Miss T. Still baby mama drama. Kids are almost grown. Child. It has to be a storyline due to why would somebody fake so hard to their man and his son, then go on camera and act completely different in the confession house. Yandy don't give a fuck. Yandy talking to this girl like she ain't shit. And then she apologized. Yeah, she don't apologize to the kid. Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry, little Mendeecees. That was a terrible thing. You got nothing's your fault. I know. That girl pulled up his shoes and a hoodie. Kimbella was pissed. Yes, she was, girl. Yes, she was. Samantha is really knock-kneed in this picture. What's up, Taylor? She has never been friends with his baby mama. That's what she said, y'all. She said, we used to be friends. I remember she was yelling through the window, banging on the doors. Is this just their storyline? That's what it feels like. She pulling rank. That's what Mama D gets. She would have Erica alone. Now she's stuck with Bambi. She put that heifer in her son, and now she's mad. She should have been nicer to Erica. To Erica. I don't believe Scrappy gonna file for divorce. Mama D be messing as fuck when it comes to Bambi. What's up, Penny? Amethyst, Yandy should be happy that she got another man. I know, Lord. But Yandy did say that. Yandy did say to her, like, yo, I'm glad you got a man now. You happy? Like, can we move on from the situation? Why do we got to drum up this shit? So Yandy is So so Yandy is saying her shit. Yandy's gonna be Yandy, and then we got Mama D. Here comes Mama D. Mama D is with Shakana. Shakana can't keep a secret if her life depended on it. That's a whole situation when it comes to Mama D, and Mama D basically, she's out in Vegas, and she's out in Vegas and she pulling over, Shakana to have this conversation with Shakana and basically spilling Bambi and Scrappy's, personal information out here in these streets. Like, yo, what are you doing, Mama D? Mama D, right now you are doing too much at this time and point. Like, you are, you know, really going all the way there. So it's one of them situation. And Mama D is basically about to run her mouth and tell all this business. And then you're gonna have Shakana. She gonna go and she gonna run her mouth about this whole situation as well. So Mama D is basically saying that she loves, being in Vegas because it reminds her of being, a pimp. Like, Mama D, why are you on TV telling us it reminds you that you used to be a pimp? So Mama D's happy out here in these streets. She's in Vegas. She's with Shakana. She's like, oh, this old Vegas stuff mixed because they had the Stardust and all them old casinos that they all knocked down. And she's like, it reminds me of Goodfellas, Why Guys, and things like that. Back when gangster was gangsters and I was a pimp. I was like, Mama D, what are you doing? So Mama D is basically, did I skip over something? I did. Okay. So Mama D is basically saying, I try to stay out of Scrappy and Bambi's business. And Shakana said, no, you don't. No, you don't. And Mama D, no, you do not stay out of Bambi and Scrappy's business. But in any event, Mama D said, I try to stay out their business, but sometimes things just leak out. Because, Mama D is leaking out the whole situation because she feels like Bambi is keeping her away from her son. So, she's feeling a whole certain type of way about this whole situation. And she basically tells Shakana that she's like, yo, Shakana, her son Scrappy, she was like, my son Scrappy texted me and he basically said that Bambi is insecure and basically she has a problem and she's insecure about Shay being pregnant. I was like, Lord, Mama D, why is she insecure about Shay being pregnant? And she's saying that Scrappy's saying that, Bambi is really insecure about this whole situation of she's being pregnant, and Mama D saying she don't know why that Bambi is insecure about anything, and why does Shay pregnancy have to do with anything with Scrappy, and why does it have to do anything with her? So it almost seems like Mama D is alluding that maybe this could be Scrappy's baby, or she's jealous that she's pregnant, or she's mad that she's pregnant. You know what I mean? And it's causing so much turmoil because we already know the episode before last, Scrappy was saying that, since Mama D's over there chilling with, Shay and hanging out with Shay like that, she don't really want to be bothered with Mama D. Like, she's hanging with the ops, she's hanging with the enemies. So, you got that whole situation. I'm like, yo, like this, this is crazy, y'all. This is definitely some crazy situation going on. So what is Mama D hitting to? Why is Bambi, insecure about Shay being pregnant? Bambi said it ain't Scrappy's and it ain't gonna be Scrappy's, and Shay should be ashamed that it's even insinuated that Scrappy could be the baby daddy. So, what is the concern with this whole situation? You guys tell me. And then Mama D, she continues and she said that, that she is friends with Shay because, Shay cares about her. Shay's available to her. Shay wants her to see, her daughter. Shay wants her to be in her life. Then Mama D says that Shay's mother told her, Mama D just made some shit up right here. Mama D said Shay told her that she can be the third god glam grandmother, Mama D just made that shit up off the fly. when she was in her confessional, Mama D made that shit up right off the fly. I'm like, Lord have mercy. So Mama D made that whole shit up. And so, Mama D is so eager to tell this business, like, yo, Mama D, chill out. And Mama D, basically, then Mama D gets deep on the situation. And when Mama D gets deep on it, she jumps down and she do 1,000 on the situation. And she gives us a whole monologue, baby, that she's in pain, that she's hurting about the situation. And she gets in her confessional. She said, I want to tell my daughter-in-law we could have the same relationship that I have with Shay, but she don't show me no love. All my daughter-in-law wants to do is control that son of mine's and keep him away from his family. And Scrappy already said that Bambi is trying to keep him. Bambi wants him to stay away from Mama D because of her antics, and she don't want him around. And since, Mama D is messing with the ops, Bambi don't want, Scrappy or the kids or Mama D to come over or babysit or do anything of that nature. Okay. And so in any event, Bambi said in previous interviews after the season was filmed that she doesn't tell Scrappy to stay away from his mother, but he's saying, he said that you did on the last episode. Now, Mama D's out here running the whole shit on camera to us. She done already ran it to us the whole summertime. This is the same words that she said this summer. Her story is sticking to the same. Mama D got that script all the way down together, y'all. And so Mama D, Mama D is, feeling a certain type of way. And she said, that I can't do, Mama D's basically saying that, Scrappy ends up calling her. And when Scrappy called her, he texted her about 4 days ago and before she was coming out to Vegas. And Scrappy texted her that he's been staying in a hotel for 2 days and that, he can't take it no more. He can't do it with Bambi no more because she's always accusing him of cheating. She's accusing him of, like, when he's on stage, who's that girl standing behind him? Who's that girl in front of him? Who's that girl's on side of him? Who's that girl, this and that he can't take it, that she's always, basically accusing him of being with somebody. It seems like if that is actually the case and Mama D's telling the truth, it would seem like Bambi still got trust issues when it comes to Scrappy because of his history and what they went through and all the cheating and all the stuff that he used to do. So in any event, hey, what's up, Norris, Tony? How you doing? What's going on? What's up, Angelina? So it's just like, yo, not 3 fake grandmas. I'm telling you, Miss T, Mama D is justified to make it in this reality streets. She does just off camera. I believe Scrappy. Why you think she had all those kids? Ooh, Jay, Aja. Like, Lord have mercy. Ooh, Lord. So in any event, this is what Mama D is saying to, Mama D should not be telling this business, to what's her name, Shakana, but Mama D is. And so Mama D is basically saying this is what Scrappy called her and told him. And so Shakana's like, what you saying, girl? What you saying, girl? Like, what you saying? And Mama D basically, she put it out there in the streets, child, that, which one is it? She put it out there in the streets that this whole situation is that Scrappy pressed the button on the divorce and he basically called his attorney to file for a divorce. I was like, Lord have mercy. Mama D better not be making this shit up. But she's not making this shit up because on the next episode, Scrappy is not cussing, he's yelling, he's screaming, he's calling Bambi fake, and he's like really mad at her. So in any event, I think that this shit, is real or a part of a storyline, but he goes off on her like that. Like, that's some like, that's, if you're acting, that's some bullshit for a dude to do to his wife. So, in any event, Mama D is just smiling and, she's not smiling, but she's telling the story and Shakana's like, huh? Oh, who? She's making all these weird noises like, Shakana, what you doing? Calm down. And Mama D basically says that, he filed for a divorce. and it's just, and he's filing for a divorce, and she basically said, no, Scrappy, don't divorce the girl. And Mama D said, I'm even telling him not to even divorce her. So Mama D basically trying to say, I'm trying to still keep them together. And Shekinah's like, why did Mama D tell me this shit? I don't want to know. And I'm gonna probably go back and tell Bambi. I'm gonna go back and tell her, I can't keep a secret. And she basically says, it's allegedly that he filed for divorce, because Mama D be in and out sometimes. She be in and out, like, girl, what you trying to say? She be nodding off. What the hell? She be in and out. Like, basically, she be in and out of reality. Is this what Shekinah saying about Mama D, that she's in and out of reality? But Shekinah, when she started the episode, she said that Mama D is the realest person. She tells the truth, and she's honest, and she tells it like it is. Okay, that's what, Shekinah said about Mama D. So she might be feeling a certain type of way, you know what I mean? But Shekinah does tell Mama D that she's not going to the video shoot. And we know Shekinah's not going to the video shoot because she knows it's going to be some messy shit over there, because Karlie basically got Safaree over there going to be, rubbing up on him. Mena going to be rubbing up on him. And Bambi going to be there. And Sierra's going to be there. And Erica's going to be there. So she basically tells Mama D she's not going. She got an event to do. I was like, look at Shekinah saying, you ain't going to pay me for all this much drama. Then we got Mama D talking about she could drop it hot, she can drop it low. And, she used to be a video vixen and things of that nature. So, she's feeling, she's putting it out there in these streets, y'all. I was like, Mama D, like, you out here just telling the business. Like, that's why, your daughter-in-law is upset with you. Y'all out here running a business on TV. And, she don't want the other people to know that she's, that he's filing for a divorce. She wants to probably take care of that privately, or she wants to talk about it first before the people that she's been coming after, Mena. And you know what I'm saying? And her and Spice got into it a little bit at Spice, clothing show event. So it's like these three girls against, Spice and what's her name? Mena, and then Karlie Red, you know what I mean? And so basically they thinking they're going to see this video shoot, and they're gonna go see Spice at the Grammys, but it's gonna be a whole setup when they get into that mother sucker. And ain't nobody backing down from anybody in this whole situation. But let's pie face can't hold spit. Miss T is right. Shekinah is a lot. She is a lot. The things these people do for love and hip hop team too much. Hey, what's up? How you doing, Kat? How you doing, Miss Kitty? What's going on with you? Jay, I believe Scrappy. Why would you think, she have all those kids? Like, Lord have mercy. So in any event, so you have this whole situation. Now, Erica's basically saying, if I could do it all over again, I would do it all over again. So basically, Erica is taking fault for the situation, or Erica's in the back seat basically talking about if she could do it all over again with Safaree, like if she knew or if she understood like his parenting, how he was and how he think things. So it's like Erica's basically saying that she married, Safaree, and she didn't know shit about him. She didn't know, what he wanted, how he thought about motherhood, how he thought about fatherhood, or, anything that he wanted to do as a man or as a husband. So basically she said she's so surprised that it turned out the way it turned out. But she said she didn't even know the man. Erica's like, I didn't even know him. How you marry somebody and not even know, how you marry somebody and not even know his parenting style, how he wants to parent, what is his religion, what is this and that. And so she said, his parenting and everything that he does, if she knew what she knew now, she would have did things a lot differently. And then Bambi jumps into the conversation. She said if she knew what she knew now, or we knew what we knew now, we would have did things a whole lot differently. So basically she's feeling a whole certain type of way about, the whole situation when it comes to her and Scrappy and Mama D and the parenting, because Scrappy wants his mother in the mix. Scrappy wants his mother, to be a part of, everything. He wants Mama D there. And Bambi don't want her there. So it is what it is. And then Bambi basically says when she goes to counseling, with Scrappy, she basically calling Scrappy fake. She said, if I knew what I knew now, I would have did things differently. And then Erica basically says, how come you guys don't go to counseling? Then Bambi says when she does go to counseling, that Scrappy get in there and he act like everything's all good. He acts like he's such a devoted husband. He acts like he loves me. He acts like I'm here for her. I'm dedicating my life to her. I'm laying out on a sword for her. And he does all this other stuff then Erica said, well, you got to continue to go to counseling. So you got to continue going, because it's going to come out when you guys started talking about, this happened, that happened, and what irritates you and things of that nature. But in any event, she's calling Scrappy fake as hell. And not too many words. Okay. And then on top of that whole situation, she says that when her and Scrappy argue or talk about little small things, it turned into big arguments. It turned into a big blow up. She said, like, yo, it's really deep seated issues that they have, you know what I mean? And this is what Mama D is saying. Mama D saying they're having issues over there because Bambi's jealous of this, Bambi's jealous of this girl, and he can't, come around his mama can't come around because his mama's out here friends with the ops. And then she feels like he doesn't take her side, he don't stick up for her. And then he feels like Bambi's not giving in, and then they probably got other issues as well. And around this time, Bambi, at this time that you see on the video with Bambi with the scarf on, they were separated. She was on live. Basically, this was the first time they separated. And now they had, they separated for, I guess, a couple of days or a couple of weeks because Mama D said Scrappy's in a hotel. So the issues are bad, but she said that they're getting along. They're not getting along, but they're cordial in a house, but they really haven't talked to each other. So, they got a whole lot going on in their situation. I was like, Yeah, so Sierra, she rents, a house, she rents a pad out there in Vegas. And I was like, Sierra, she be acting dipsy and stuff like that. I didn't hear the GPS, but she was able to get from the airport to the hotel location, I was like, and she said that was her first time in Vegas. So I was like, go ahead, Sierra, you ain't, and she couldn't really start the, car. I forgot what kind of car she said it was. I think it was a Rolls Royce. And she said she's getting a Royce truck. We've seen her Royce truck as well. So in any event, they get down to the house and then Bambi and Erica and Sierra, they basically having a conversation, and Erica's like, yo, I heard that, Safaree went to, Spice's party, and when he went there and he was with none other than Medea. So now we got Erica Mena calling, Mita Adia, Mama Adia, calling her Tyler Perry Adia. I was like, what? I think Scrappy is a good dude. I hope they both work things out. I hope they do work things out. I did always feel like Bambi was being fake. Oh shit. I always feel like Scrappy, and he is a great father. Oh, that's nice. I am so over this struggle love. Name one person who isn't jealous. I'll wait. Leah, it's been a year ago. Bambi was jealous of Scrappy first baby mama and her mama, and her name is Erica. Y'all too much. Reality TV and having a big they're having all types of things going on in this marriage. Like there's all types of, things going on. Erica and Bambi in this whole situation. And so Erica is like, feeling like, oh, so now Mita is on Safaree, because now Mita was out here saying that she's with Jock, she's on Jock or whatever. And then you had Erica and you had Bambi basically, help FaceTime her with, Young Jock's girlfriend, and they was kind of being sassy, and Amita was being sassy on the phone too. So now, and Erica and Bambi walked up into the fashion show that Spice was having, and they approached, Mita and was questioning her. Mita was all yelling all this other stuff. Spice jumped in and was like, we're not gonna have nothing to do that here now. No, one's gonna speak for Jock. No. And so, they got a whole situation going on over there. And so now they're sitting here talking. Now Mena is, getting her get back, and Cardi Red is basically, they're using Safaree to basically a storyline and get at Erica and get under her skin, because Erica was concerned about what Mena was doing, and she was concerned about Jock's situation and talking about it, her and Bambi questioning her and things of that nature. And they was just basically trying to be, Kendra's friend. But in any event, they jumped in. So now they're using Safaree to get at her, and Safaree got back up with other ladies filming with him and giving him that support to make Erica get under her skin, because Erica get jealous when Safaree's with somebody, because she was recently arguing with Kimbella, this other girl named Kimbella that he met in New York, that he was messing with, and they were going back and forth. So she felt a certain type of way about Mena being all up on Safaree. He's about to be her ex-husband and everything. But she's feeling a certain type of way, because she also says that the divorce is almost final. They just basically got to work out the child support situation. And other than that, because he was trying to get 50-50 custody so he can get child support. But once they work that out, everything is signed. And once everything is worked out, then boom, bada bing, they got the divorce. So she's saying that she don't want none of the drama, and she want that Mena situation to stay over there and not come to her. But she's pissed off. She want to cry. Erica is mad as hell. Erica don't want to show her whole hand. And Mena and what's her name, Cardi Red, or be they ain't your friend. Not they ain't no friends when it comes to a storyline. Mena's trying to get on the show, and Carly Red would throw anybody under the bus for a storyline. Okay, Carly Red is only loyal to certain people. You know what I mean? Cardi Red has been going back and forth with everybody, when she was in her prime. You know what I mean? She's still beautiful. She still got it going on, but she don't mind getting with your man, and she don't mind filming with your man. She don't mind kissing him. She don't mind hugging him. She don't mind backing that ass up on him. She don't mind getting some nook if she feel like she wants to, because Cardi can be a freak of the week. Okay. So now they got this whole situation, and so they're calling her Medea, so she's being called Medea. And then what's her name, Sierra's basically was like, yo, we're going to this video shoot. We got to keep our eyes open. We got to dot all our I's and cross our T's. We can be mean girls tonight, but when we go to Cardi Red's event, we better watch out. Don't let nothing surprise you. Don't get caught off guard, because Cardi is very messy. She's messy. She low down in the situation. So she says she's still cool with Cardi, but she don't really get along with Cardi. So be prepared for Cardi to do some F shit. Okay, be prepared for that. So she warned the girls, baby, and they walked right into it, child. So Sierra knew it was up, because she was team over there not too long ago. They were. They was peoples in the situation. Mama D, she's up at the video shoot and everything, and Mama D done show her breast. They was like, oh, we gonna get it shaking. So Mama D's over there chilling with Mena, and you already know Bambi don't mess with Mena. And right now is a whole situation going on with this, and Mama D's out here spilling the beans. You already know Mama D done told everybody, everybody that's sitting there know that Bambi is going through a divorce. You know what I mean? They know the whole situation, because Mama D's running her mouth and everything. It should be Mama D and Bambi filming, but Bambi's filming with the ops right now, because Erica gonna be in her feelings, and also Bambi's gonna be upset about the whole situation, because it's very disrespectful. Okay, so in any event, when it comes to Mena, Cardi Red, and Spice, they done got the shit set up. They done setting up these girls, and Mama D's right in the mix. Mama D done pulled out her breast and showed her breast and said, I used to be a video vixen. I was like, child, Mama D, what you doing, girl? And then, like, this is a whole crazy situation. Translated, is going down at the party. Translation, is going down at the party. Facts. Chocolate, what's up? The comments, I'm dead. Bambi, Sierra, and Erica together is all messy females. Cardi Red is only loyal to her plastic surgeon. Lord have mercy. Mama D been messy with all of Scrappy women from Diamond to Bambi. How many of them really went to the Grammys, and how many just watched it on TV at that house, girl? You know they all watched it on TV. I also like Scrappy, and he's a great father. So yeah, so you got a whole lot going on. What's up, Norris Tony? Karlie Red is plastic surgery gone wrong. Who wants her? Lord have mercy. How you doing? Mama D is too old to want to be down with the crew for clout. She shows her whole breast and everything, y'all. She shakes it up like, Lord, Mama D's like, I'm grown as F. I'm grown. You know, so in any event, we got Safaree. He shows up with his shirt off. We got Spice. She's up in blue and black, looking, you know, she looking fierce out here in these streets. And Spice is trying to act like she don't know what's going on. She's like, "Oh, Safaree, you here? What you doing here?" Like she don't know that she helped set up that whole situation with, like, she's a, excuse me. She's a part of the whole situation. In my opinion, I believe Spice is a part of the whole situation with Mena and also with Karlie Red. You know what I mean? Because she's always in the mix. She brought Mena in the mix. She knows everything that's going on. She knows when, you know, Mena got the storyline wrong and everything else. She's definitely in the middle, but she's playing it off and was like, because Karlie Red told her that Safaree's coming, okay? But Karlie Red could have said that he's coming. I'm inviting everybody. But she could have possibly not told Spice that, you know, Safaree was going to be in the video. But I don't believe that because, you know, I don't think she liked Bambi and Erica like that. Okay. That and Amita don't like them like that. Okay. You know, and her and Karlie Red are making money and doing business together, and they got Safaree's back because they're Caribbean and they're Jamaican. So, you know, they're filming with Safaree. Safaree got a storyline, because if not, where would Safaree be? You know, guys ain't really filming like that. There's a lot of people on this show. So, you know, Safaree, you know, he got to weigh in. Somebody done felt sorry for his ass, but if Safaree did you like he's doing Erica Mena publicly, shit. Lord have mercy. Lord of mercy. So in any event, we got, you know, Spice is asking Safaree, why are you here? Why are you here? And he was like, I'm here because I'm starring in the video. I'm going to, Karlie Red is going to be kissing all over me. She's going to make out with me. She's going to act like she's going to be having sex with me. You know what I mean? I'm here. I'm the main feature in the video. And and Spice was like, you lying. Spice is like, you lying. You Spice put on the good show. She was like, who? What? You liar. Ooh, why would Karlie want to do something so messy like this? Like, why would she want to do something so good and bring so much mess to it? Because that's why Karlie Red is still on the show and her check is never in jeopardy. Karlie Red's check is never in jeopardy. Okay? Never jeopardized. Yep, Spice is all the way in. Yes, Miss T3000. And so, so you got this whole situation going on. So she's acting like she's surprised. Why would Karlie want to do this? Karlie's been Karlie since the beginning. And so Spice is basically saying, what about your wife? What is she going to think about this? And Safaree said, don't talk about no wife. Don't mention no wife. I ain't married. It's almost finalized. You know, we did the paperwork. We got an arbitrator and she's not my wife, you know, and don't mention her to me. Don't bring her up. And he almost act like he's in tears. Like when I say he mad at Erica, I mean, he hates her guts right here when he's talking to Spice. He meant it. Like he was upset. Like he want to get back. He want to get under her skin. He want to torture her, and basically he's probably feeling a certain type of way because, you know, he got to pay her money. You know, Safaree want to keep his money, and Erica done tore up his toys. Erica done went after some of the girlfriends that he was with. Erica done called him bitch. Erica done did a whole lot of shit to him too as well. She done threw shit, slammed doors and everything, but he is the worst baby daddy ever when it comes to moral support and even buying diapers. Like, he's so lazy, he won't even go to the store and pick up diapers. He won't even bring diapers home. You know what I mean? That's some lazy shit. For real, for real. So in any event, but he's pissed off, and it's like he was almost like really mad. Like he wanted to, you could hear it in his voice. It was all weak and shit. And I think he's really upset that she left him, and he never thought that she was really going to do it. And the arbitration, they did it privately because Safaree gets into his confessionals and he says that they did the arbitration, you know, privately and things of that nature. And Erica's not getting any alimony. Only thing she's going to get is child support, and the child support that Erica's going to get is only going to be, he doesn't. I think he said the amount $4,000. I think he said the amount that is $4,000. But in any event, the story hit social media that Erica Mena is going to get $4,000 and $300 basically in child support, and they share 50 joint custody. But we know Safaree don't have the kids 50-50 like that. You know what I mean? He already said that, the kid slowed him down. Erica done slowed him down. He already said that, he lost his creativity. Now he's back with his creativity. He's doing this. He's much happier. He's already questioned his son's DNA, whether if he's the father. Like, he's doing the most. Like, some of that shit should be private, Safaree saying, but in any event, he was like, this is a life lesson. You live and you learn, and we both learn from this situation. I have learned. So basically, he's almost acting like the divorce was good, but at the same time he lost a lot. And he's basically, but he wasn't trying to make the shit work. And Erica was just too through. And she's not easy to get along with, and you don't know how to be mature either. You don't act your age or anything of that nature. So it's just a whole mess of situation. But he says, it's a learning experience. He said, you live and you learn. I learned from it. I just hope that we can co-parent and move on. I got to pay her child support. We got to split some properties, and that's it. Let's be good. And so now he got his F-boy shit. Now he's city boy #1, and he's going to show up and be messy. Spice looking nice in her blue, doing her thing. And then, Bambi, she comes into the situation. She goes, look at that bitches here that we don't like. I was like, Bambi, who you calling a bitch? And that could be all the girls she's talking about. But Bambi was like, basically, that bitches here that we don't like. And Bambi's looking like, oh my gosh, she's gritting her teeth like, this is horrible. And Erica's just looking at Safaree like, I can't believe this mother effer is doing this. He's just low down. Like, she got a look on her face like he's just so trifling. But at the same time, she don't want to wild out in the situation. She's quiet, and she know the girls are getting back at her because she was getting at Mena, and she was in Mena's business. She was questioning them, and she was kind of questioning Spice and that whole situation. Now they got her man on display, rubbing all up on him and everything. Okay, and the ink ain't even dry on the divorce papers yet. So this is a whole mess. Safaree is angry baby mama. Safaree is a big kid mentally. He's not old enough to watch kids alone. Lord have mercy. Tapu Kadi. And he's speculating their last baby might not be his. I know. Safaree is sorry. Safaree said, never trust a big butt and a smile. Spice for a ghost producing this storyline. Yes, they put this shit together. Spice is into the mess. She's definitely into the mess, but she knows, Karlie do not care. And now it is going to be Karlie and Erica trouble. And Mena's going to be right there. Mena has been getting so much camera time. Like, it's crazy. So in any event, this whole situation is going down, and they walk past Safaree. Can't really see him, but he's in the back. And then Bambi said, oh, hi, Safaree. How you doing? What's going on? And she waves at him, and she gives him grinning her teeth and giving him that resting bitch face look. And then, Sierra, she goes, oh, we didn't know you was going to be here, Safaree. And then Erica Mena's like, yo, what is going on? What is happening in this situation? Why would she invite me and have this dude here, and he's in the video too? I feel like I'm somewhere else. I feel like I'm not even, at, Cardi Red. Why would my friend do some shit like this to me? Because that's Cardi Red. Okay. She will trick you. She would trick you, and she would trick you in a minute. Storyline, she definitely going to go for. And so, Bambi is basically, she approached Carlie Red, and she was like, yo, so what's going on in this situation? She's like, what's happening? And then Bambi's basically said, Bambi's kind of pissed. Bambi's pissed off about the situation. And Erica is like, yo, what's happening? What's going on with you, Carlie? Like, what what we doing? Like, what's happening? And, they didn't even put what's her name? They even put Cardi Red on camera, and Cardi Red was like, I'm not finna do this right now. I'm busy. What are you talking about? I got work to do. And Cardi Red is being like real quick. She's being real dismissive. And she's like, basically, get up out of here, girl. Like, you better fall back. This is my video shoot. I'm putting this, got VH1 paying for her video shoot. Like, I'm not trying to do this with you right now. Cardi Red is just snapping at Erica, and Erica was like, you working my nerves. That's what you are doing. You working my nerves. And Cardi Red is like, I can't, I don't have time. And she moves. And then Bambi was like, yo, Cardi Red is over here acting like she's Beyonce, like I'm working. Then at the same time, you got to look at Spice, you got to look at Cardi Red, and you got to look at, what's her name, Mena, because they're sitting over here, they working, they had an event, they invite them to where, they're going to make money off of, and they basically, this is their event, and then, they're acting like they starting on, Erica and Bambi, like we working, we doing music, like we out here. And and Spice is getting an award and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like they kind of like stunting, and Cardi Red was like, I ain't got time to talk to you, Erica. Like, be gone. Like, what, Erica? Erica is just so shocked, she don't know what to do. I'm like, what is going on? Like, this is a whole messy situation. And Bambi is like, yo, this is, Bambi's like, yo, this is just trifling. This is trifling. She was like, I can't believe this. And she was like, and then you got Mena. She's in the back. She's rubbing all over Safaree right now. Like, what's going on in this situation? And she's basically saying that Cardi Red is saying that she's saying, Cardi Red, you need to pipe down, hunty, you need to pipe down. And so I'm just like, oh shit, it's about to hit the fan. And then Safaree and Mena, they run over to where Erica and Bambi and Sierra's at, basically to get the camera time. And Mena's, I could have sworn I saw Spice, kind of like point real quick. They up there pointing that way while she's sitting down. And then all of a sudden, Safaree, he's even closer, like he was back towards the orange wall, and he moves even closer, and Mena is rubbing, you can see Mena hands, she's rubbing all over, Safaree chest, and he was like, yeah, that's the right way, you got to know how to do it, you got to do it like this, do it like that. Mena's like, yeah, I know how to do it, this is a whole art form, and just basically, that's getting under Erica's skin, and that's getting under, because they moved up close to where the girls was, standing, and Mena is all over Safaree's chest and everything. This is just like crazy, and Erica is just pissed off about the situation. Like, girl, you divorced him. Is you should have been. Sierra said, let's be prepared, and the shit is here. The shit done hit the fan, and she is upset, and she's just watching and looking like, oh, they really playing me like this, and he's playing me like this, and they making a fool up out of me right here. And Bambi basically says, I don't know what Cardi Red is trying to do, but we ain't really here for her. We really here for Spice for her Grammy nomination. So, but you at her video shoot, child. So, they start, and then you got Mena right here. She got her hair tied up. She's working. She's rubbing, all over Safaree. Nobody else can do that. And they're doing it right next to Erica and Bambi. Okay. Like, and then and Spice is watching everything from the side of her eyes and the back of her head. What's going on? Like, it's a whole mess. They bringing the heat, y'all. They are definitely bringing the heat. Spice and Mena don't care if you call her a whore or hoochie, spreading her legs. She gonna do what it do. And Cardi Red is already claimed and took the award of being the freakiest of the freakiest and ready to get down and get down. Okay. So what y'all talking about? Yes, please like, comment, subscribe. Comment, subscribe, share the video. That'll be greatly appreciated. So yeah, this was a whole situation. Then next episode, we're going to have, Miss Shakana. Shakana's going to be out here in these streets, y'all. And she's going to be telling Erica, Bambi, and Sierra that, yo, Scrappy filed for a divorce. Like, that's what I heard. So she's basically bringing it to them and telling them she didn't show up to the video shoot because she didn't want to be in that mess. So I respect Shakana for that. And then Bambi, she's like acting like she's crying and look like she's crying. And she's just feeling this certain type of way that she's hearing about Scrappy filing for a divorce by somebody else's mouth. And she don't even know. Like, that's supposed to be her husband. They live together. And then she's probably thinking about Mama D. Mama D done told these people my personal business and shit like that. But she had a storyline like that not too long ago. Scrappy runs up on Bambi and he was like, I'm not taking this shit no more. I ain't trying to chase you down. I ain't arguing with you. I ain't fighting you. I ain't trying to fix nothing. It's too late for that shit now. I'm done with that. Like, I'm not trying to be with you like that. You can run your mouth all you want, but all that shit is done. You know what I mean? So Scrappy's almost acting like, either he cheated or Bambi cheated or something, or the jealousy is really getting to him. You know what I mean? Scrappy been saying that she's jealous, and she's insecure, and that's what Mama D been saying all summer long. So now he runs up on them while they filming, while Rasheeda is there, and Bambi's just like quiet, like she's stunned with the whole situation. So that's gonna be crazy. And then we got Bambi questioning Mena, basically like, how do you know Safaree? Why you here with Safaree? And you got, Sierra questioning, Mena about the situation. And Mena basically wanted this whole altercation. She wanted this to happen just like she did with Ja. And basically she's getting her get back because they came at her. So now she got one of their men and she's rubbing down on him. And now he's going to be over there with Karlie in the video and straight doing it in front of your face, disrespect. And Spice is going to be rapping like she had nothing she don't know nothing that's happened. The dance of Queen Hall, I don't know, I'm just dancing. And Safaree got a little grin on his face, as you can see, as he looking at the ladies getting at him, because basically he's getting their attention. He got a storyline and he's getting under Erica Mena's skin. Okay. And Scrappy's pissed off. He's running up like, I'm tired of this shit, dog. He's yelling, he's screaming about his marriage with Bambi. And, he's confronting her. I'm not doing this shit no more. I'm not taking this. He's saying that she's fake, that she's not real. Like, she's not being herself. Like, he's basically calling her out and saying that, she's on some fake shit. He keeps saying that she's on some fake shit. So why is Scrappy saying that she's on some fake shit? Is he saying that she's being fake, that she's lying? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on in that relationship where he's calling her fake? Is he calling her fake because she's not trying to, make up with his mother? Is he calling her fake because she's acting innocent and basically she's treating him like shit at home? Like, why he calling her fake? And she already called him fake. So, basically they saying that they both fake. But he's out here screaming and yelling. They're trying to calm him down. Like, that used to be Rasheeda's spot. And you got Kirk right behind them. And Bambi's quiet. I'm surprised because Scrappy at this point is saying that I want a divorce. I'm tired of this shit. And I think Bambi never thought that Scrappy was ever going to take it to this level where he going to get out here and be ignorant and embarrass her ass right on national TV, talking in front of the people that she was questioning. She was in Erica Mena's business. She was in Mena's business. She was in all their business, trying to be a good friend. And her shit ain't clean. Her house is basically, she's throwing rocks when she lives in a glass house. I know she's feeling like, I know this motherfucker didn't sit up here and do this to me on camera. But he's calling her fake and everything, y'all. This is crazy, y'all. Scrappy's yelling. He's yelling with like anger and pain. Like his heart is fucking broken the way he's yelling. So I want, he's acting like she cheated and shit. Like, Lord have mercy. And then we're going to get to, Yandy and her cousin Keisha that snatched, Samantha's hair down to the ground, baby, or her wig down to the ground. She's saying like, yo, I'll do whatever I need to do for Yandy or my nieces, my nephews, the disrespect. I'll beat anybody up. I'll beat a man up. I'll beat a woman up. I'll beat anybody I need to be up. And what's up? And, she's talking hella shit. Like, she's ready to go. She reminds me of Muhammad Ali's daughter, Tatiana Ali. And then we're gonna have we're gonna to have Mendeecees basically saying, yo, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Yandy just sitting there watching. So it's good to have money. You know what I'm saying? And Yandy got her soldiers. Get your soldiers. So in any event, it goes wrong right here. So we're going to see how that's all going to pan out. Okay, like this is all crazy. So far, we don't have enough money to give Erica alimony yet. Virgo, what's up? Pie Face just couldn't wait to tell the part he made. I know. I'm sure they had a prenup. Lord have mercy. So if anybody want to call in and tell me what you think, let me know. I'm gonna put the number on the screen. So I'm gonna put the number on the screen. If anybody wants to jump on a live, I'll put the link in the box. What's up, YouTube? What's up, Twitter? What's up, Twitch? We're live on all them places. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. So yes, it's a whole mess. They're messing with Erica. Safaree is really like, Safaree's really out here. Just throwing it up at her face, and he got a whole little team with him that they using him and he's using them, and it's getting under Erica Mena's skin because it's embarrassing. We just going through a divorce. You done already been cheating out here on me. Now you're teaming up with the girls that like to sleep with guys that got men. I mean, the girls that like to sleep with guys that got females. When it comes to Mena, when it comes, Eric, when it comes to Cardi Red, she don't care, and Mena don't care at all. She been with Jock for all them years. Jock was doing whatever he want. So yep, that's basically it. No, they didn't have a prenup. I don't believe they had a prenup. I don't think they did have a prenup. But allegedly, Safaree makes a whole lot of money on OnlyFans, and Erica make money on OnlyFans too as well. Remember they were showing their invoices for OnlyFans? Karlie Red song went double plastic. Girl, bye. Karlie Red, Karlie Red always have a new invention or a new something that she's doing. For real, for real. Chocolate. Safaree. I was looking forward to liking this because the comedy that people do for money is beyond me. Sorry, been a buster. Nikki said so. Ooh, chocolate. I see you. Safaree is for the streets, period. You already know that whole situation. So yeah, it's gonna be on and popping, y'all. But thank you guys so much for coming through. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. You guys have a blessed night. Peace and love to all my peeps and my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Much love to y'all. Good night. Have a blessed night, and make sure I pray that you guys all have safe travels on the highways and the byways. Okay, peace and love.